Sam, Sentient Sessions. Court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling great? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Got the long lashes on. I finally hit a realization of my style and that I don't really like the long lashes no more. My style has changed and it is what it is. I be like, oh my God, like am I becoming less me? And it's like, no, I'm just growing into a different version of me. Because at some point, like, I like really, really vivid things. It's okay to change into different versions of yourself, and it doesn't mean you're losing your essence. You're just becoming more authentic to you, right? And something I also wanted to say was I have a couple thoughts that like compound before like I get into the readings. But something I also wanted to say is like don't allow anything to convince you that you have to listen to, like I feel like with the way that our political climate is changing, we're convinced that we have to be less authentic or that our authenticity is being challenged or we're being punished for it or that someone has the power to tell us who we are and who we are not and what we're going to be and what we're going to do. And I truly don't align to that belief that someone has the power to tell me who I am. Nobody has the power to tell you who you are. You are who you are. No one has the power to validate your experiences. Even if by law everything that you are is demonized, you still are who you are. Don't give power over your personal fucking experiences. Don't give power over your personal mind away. That's really the intent. Your reactions empowers those who want to feel powerful, who want to feel superior to you, reacting to them, being in fear of them. Narcissism. It makes them feel powerful. I just accept what I cannot control and control what I cannot accept. You're not going to tell me who I am, but whatever's within my control, I'll do. Like I'll do what's within my control. I'll be me. That's definitely in my control. I'll think like me. I'll talk like me. I'll dress like me. I'll be like me. I'll like what I like. I'll do what I want. That's within my control. You literally cannot strip that away from me. I could just say I don't agree with the solutions that you have for me. If you have a solution for me that doesn't work for me, then I don't care. That's not my solution. I don't have to accept it. You would love for me to. I'm not accepting that. I don't care. And I don't have to get all up in arms to say I don't want that. I could be like arguing back and forth. I think even on a personal level, like giving a solution to me. And I could argue back and forth with you all I want, but if I don't want your solution, I'm not taking it. It is what it is. You have your own solution, cool. And I don't agree. And I could be all stressed out about your solution for me, but you don't have the power to make solutions for me for real. I always have the option to make another choice. I make adjustments. It's adaptability, y'all. Like, and it's not to say accept that shit. If you can change it, you feel you have the power to change it, then change that shit. Change it. Change it. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot control and control what you cannot change, what you cannot accept. Decide what you're going to do next. Your emotional reactions keeps you stuck in time. Where you're just like, oh my God, you're telling me I can't do this. Listen, that's not your parent. A lot of us are stuck in that time period of being children. And our parents, oh my God, do I have my mic on? Oh my God, of course. I don't have my mic on. I'm just gonna keep going. Like, hope, like, ain't nobody in here. You're probably just gonna hear a fucking echo. But yeah, controlling what you cannot accept. No, changing what you cannot accept, and accepting what you cannot control. Accepting what you cannot change. Your emotional reactions keep you stuck in time. You can get upset about the perception other people have or the things that they want to project onto you, but your reactions just feed that person's ego. They don't have the power to tell you what you do. I was saying we're stuck as children sometimes where we felt like we had to rebel and we felt like we had to tell our parents, hey, no, you're supposed to do this for me. Like when you're arguing back and forth with your parent because you want them to understand you. When literally you could just do you. How much more can they say when you decide I don't care? I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care. I actually don't care. Your indifference is more powerful than your reactions. I promise you. Your indifference is the most important thing that you have. Your impartiality, your ability to just sit back and say that don't have nothing to do with me. Some powerful shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving reactions. And this is not about laying down and being complacent. This is not about being complacent. It's about strategy. It's about strategy. It's easier for you to think when you understand that nobody really has the power to tell you what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And then being able to alchemize the things that they think that they can tell you what to do. And then moving outside of those experiences. Because there's things outside of us that we cannot change. But protect your mind and find your peace, and it will manifest on a physical level as well. I truly believe that. Now we're talking on an esoteric level. Like, if you hold tight to your thoughts, if you continue to understand that you are valid in your experience and nobody has the power to validate you, life will move you in the direction of your thoughts. We are our highest expectations. So don't give that to nobody else. Don't give that power away. And then something else I was wanted to sing was this is my moment. Wait. I waited all my life, I can tell it's time. Drifting away, I run with the sunsets. I have become alive. Oh my God, my throat. I wish that I can have this moment I can have this moment for life. Nicki Minaj. I don't know. That's I was singing that before I started the reading. Sometimes before I start the camera. Also, y'all, make sure that you are taking your vitamins and that you are preparing for this cold weather and that you don't get sick. Take your vitamins. I've been taking cold showers. A long story. But it's actually really good for your immune system. Take what you need to be taking. Take what you need to be taking. Or drink what you need. Drink water. Eat some vegetables. Stay healthy. Okay? Stay healthy. I don't know if it's flu season, but like, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. That's also a no. I'm saying that because I'm sniffling. But guess what? I've been taking my supplements. This is not gonna last. It's not gonna turn into nothing. That's how I feel. You're okay. Yeah. 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 Self-suffusion. Now we just gonna get into the reading. I'm just gonna pull these cards. I'm relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Surrender to it. Release control. I'm relaxed. I'm not watching the time. I'm not doing none of that. Very good day. sit back and observe. And I'm watching a dating show after this. I don't know. I just been feeling like watching like not garbage TV, but garbage TV. It's like I don't know. So you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna watch a little dating show. Once your energy, protect your energy. That's what I'm saying. Listen, y'all. Protect your energy. Like things are seeking your reaction. Don't give it reaction. Correlated. Intuition on point. Listen, things are seeking your reaction. Do not give it a reaction. Go to the event. Something I like to think about is in Avatar: The Last Airbender, he met up with this like creature, this big creature that steals faces. And he had to keep a straight face so that this creature would not steal his face. I think about that. Like, don't give a reaction or it's gonna steal your face, it's gonna steal your soul. Like, it's gonna steal the most valuable part. That's the whole purpose of narcissism, literally. Like, when you're dealing with a narcissist, they're trying to steal every part of you that brings you joy. They're trying to snuff it all out. Your reactions snuffs it all out. When you realize this person don't actually got no power over you, they begin to have a malfunction. Don't give somebody power over you that they don't deserve, that they shouldn't have. There is nobody who really deserves any power over you. Nobody. You have power over you. Our reality is weird. I know. I know our reality is weird. I know our reality is toxic and it makes us aiming to make us feel powerless. But don't give nothing power over you that does not deserve power over you. You hear that? I had to bang it out. What the fuck is we talking about? Master manifester. Yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. So I'm calm and relaxed. Some of you also cold showers has relaxed me so bad. Like it does have the power to relax you. I'm gonna probably have some tea. I have just such a beautiful night ahead of me. Entitled as fuck to you. Starstruck over you. Trust dreams. Oh my god. If I have to tell you my dream, bitch. I just got a notification. Cause I was about to say, if I tell you my dream, bitch. It was a law of assumption. It's from Reddit. Manifesting money is hilariously easy. And then I got a message literally talking about something I was dreaming about. Oh, and then she asked me about making her own oracle cards. Yeah, because I was talking about, bitch, the shit. Damn, the dream I had was basically about being in my workplace. And this is not, when I say, I'm going to just keep talking about it because it's not complaints, but it's somewhat relevant to the readings that I do. But like being in my workplace, and then like somebody had lost their pet spider. Like it was a big spider. They lost their pet spider, and they were like, I think they were skating around the. I got another notification. What is it from? ColourPop. Get for you. They were skating around the environment, skating around the workplace, trying to find this pet spider, and people were, aiming to kill it. And luckily, the spider kept getting out of people's like grass, and they're like, "That's my spider. That's my spider. That's a pet spider. That's my spider." And then there's something that had happened where I was sitting in a park. And it was two people talking, and I was like trying my best not to pay attention. I was not listening. Like I was on a computer in the park, crazy. But I was on a computer in a park, and I was just not listening. I was not listening. But they are talking, and one of the person is like asking all these questions, like, "Oh, I know you haven't been active in a while. Like, I've heard that I can hear that you're not being active." And the other person is like, finally, like, it looked like they finally spoke up. And they were like, "Can you mind your business?" And then the other person's like, "No, like, I can't mind my business. I can't mind my business." I can't mind my business. I don't got anything else to do. Like, it was like, what? So like, like they were like, "I can't mind my business. I don't have anything else to do." Like, I don't know what's going on in that. I don't know what all that means, but like, also I'm learning like some really disturbing things about my workplace and the way that they don't give a fuck about us. Like, so I'm just like, okay, cool. I just feel like I'm in that place where things are shifting. Take a leap of faith. But yeah, the spider, every time I see a spider, it represents something ancestral. And I don't know if this can apply on a general sense or like on a larger level, but it represents something ancestral. And the thing about things that are ancestral or divinely guided is that you're never really going to fully understand how it happens, how it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Things will make sense in retrospect. And that's how I think about all the divinely guided experiences I've had. In retrospect, I understand why everything has happened the way that it's happened. It's taught me very valuable things for the next thing that's to come. So, in retrospect, a lot of things will make sense. Just stop giving things your reaction right now. It's calling on your reaction so it steers you off path or off of what you're doing. But in retrospect, things make sense. Why things happen the way that they do. It's never to excuse the events that take place. But in retrospect, and this, I'm talking about more on a, when life shifts. I'm not talking on a personal level. I'm talking about when life shifts, in retrospect, it eventually makes sense. But you have to stay focused and stay calm so that you do not steer yourself off path. I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Now, what's this message about? Is it an audio message? And I keep checking, but I'm checking because it's been things that's like beneficial to what I'm saying. But yeah, in retrospect, things will make sense. Obsessing over it. Okay. Capricorn. In there, your feelings. You know what song? Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? And you never ever need from beside me. Cause I want ya, and I need ya. And I'm down for your heart, down for your heart, down for your heart. They got a newborn. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? They never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want ya, and I need ya. Anyways, yeah. Something about a Capricorn. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? It's so interesting. What are we talking about actually? And this is the world. Okay, so yeah, there's something shifting. It's gonna make sense in retrospect what's happening, or the things that are happening, the things you're finding out, or the High Priestess in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse. You're okay once your energy, trust dreams, surrender to it, release control, protect your energy. Take a leap of faith, sit back and observe, correlate it, and then the world. Okay. So essentially what I'm saying, like, don't give reactions to things. Mind your business. That's what the dream was telling me, because I was minding my business. I was minding my business, and then information just kept finding me. Like, the more I mind my business, the more shit I find out. Like, when I mind my business, I just be finding shit out. Like, it just happens. Like, I don't know. Like, I can mind my business. I don't have to do all that digging and pressing and pushing and all that shit. Like, in the dream, the person was like really like asking mad questions. This person's like, can you mind your business? And they were just like, I can't. I can't. I don't have nothing better to do. Like, some people like drama. People want those reactions. People want something to be going on. People like that. I got a text message. I guess I'm gonna confirm it. Like, some people like drama. For me personally, I be minding my business and I just know everything. And it's not that I like drama, but I also understand there's an element to that keeps me stuck in my little bubble where I'm not making new moves, or I'm trying to make new moves. Trust me. Trust me, I don't complain and not try to do something about it. Okay? So anytime you see me here, I don't like this, I'm not a victim. And life really hit me with some shit yesterday that would make me feel victimized. Victimized. Like, to pull on that little part of me that goes, woe is me, woe is me. And that's what I'm saying. Life is asking us to, no, not life. The reality is asking us to be, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. It makes them feel powerful. When you're trying to shift out of something that isn't serving us anymore. Something isn't serving us anymore. It isn't serving you anymore. And as you're shifting outside of it, it is trying to pull for your reactions. And if you lean into your thirst or your, you know what I'm saying, your desire for drama, if you don't find a healthy outlet to that drama, because we all like drama. We like this human shit, you know what I'm saying? My drama's channeled through my clothing. My drama's channeled in my lover girlness. Like, I love love, and I don't need it to be messy for it to be full of passion. You know? It doesn't have to be disturbing to be full of passion, right? If I wanted that drama essence, like, I would just go for something that would stress me out regularly. I don't need all that. Passion can be found in different ways. I like watching dating shows sometimes, and it is what it is. Like, we desire drama, but if you lean into that desire for drama in a way that does not serve you, then you keep upholding systems that you know aren't working for you. So for me personally, I could get all wrapped up in the drama that goes on around me because I like to know things. I just do. I be minding my business, but like, when things come and find me, I be like, oh, interesting. Wow, that's crazy. And I know life is going to change when I do not have that, when I don't have access to that. So I have to ask myself, okay, like, am I ready for actual peace of mind? Am I ready for actual peace of mind? Am I ready? And you're shifting into that. So like, it's like, the more you choose the peace of mind, the more the reality is like, oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck? Here's something that'll make you react. Here's something that'll make you react. Don't even think about it on personal people level. It's within you. Everything that is happening within us is manifesting outside of us. Everything just represents us on a macro level. So you're inside yourself like, this is what brings me peace. This is what brings me peace. Now you see the challenges coming from outside of you about how maybe that thing doesn't actually bring you peace. So that you react to it and you keep yourself in a space of feeling victimized by your reality. This is like a theme of like the next couple of weeks, I think, at this point, because I've touched on this in another reading. But yes, your reality is trying to make you feel victimized. Whatever your reality looks like, it wants you to lean into your victim story. Oh my God, I'm always being persecuted for this. Oh my God, I'm not allowed to do this. Oh my God, I'm not allowed to be this. I'm not allowed to look like this. I'm not allowed to, every time I do this, then this happens because I'm not allowed. You're the only person who's allowing you. You want to feel like there's a force outside of you that's telling you what you can and cannot do. And you uphold the system that allows that. When you say that there's things outside of you that are affecting you. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then I broke it down to drama. Like, because what they want is a reaction to it. Right? You can't, like, there can't be a villain if there is no victim. You know? If someone said that their new story is to be the victim, I'll be the villain. I'll be the villain. If they need a villain. If someone's decided that they're going to be the villain, that also comes from part of their own little victimization. Like the Joker, his origin story is fucking dark. He felt super misunderstood and decided he was gonna terrorize everybody else, right? So how are you the pleasure you gain from terrorizing people doesn't work if the person doesn't feel terrorized. And it's like the more that you be like, I don't feel like feeling this. I don't feel like feeling this particular thing. I don't feel like leaning into the drama. I don't feel like leaning into the messiness. I don't feel like leaning into the victim story. I don't feel like leaning into the anger. I don't feel like leaning into this shit. The more triggers pop up trying to get you to react. And when you fully disengage from the idea of this thing has power to make me feel like this, that thing dies out. And what we witness is the collapse of something that we have lost interest in and is pulling at every string within us to get us to react. Your reality wants you to feel victimized because it's powering it up. When you decide that the power is within your hands to change within you, then things change. And you've seen that. That's what we're meant to be leaning into. You feel me? You feel me? You hear what I'm saying? Like, okay? Okay, cool. So, once your energy, intuition on point, obsessed over it, go to the event, Capricorn, Master Manifester, and then the High Priestess reverse. Who is this Capricorn? What does Capricorn have to do with anything? Is it Capricorn season? Did you go somewhere in Capricorn season? Did you manifest something that manifested within Capricorn season? An opportunity that came about in Capricorn season? Then it's time to go to that event. Intuition on point, obsessing over it. Intuition on point, obsessing over it. High Priestess in reverse. I'll say this, like, it feels like you have this way of knowing things and knowing not to react to things that is intriguing and also very upsetting. Especially like your emotional control is upsetting to someone with no emotional control. And someone would want that energy as well. Take a leap of faith, car related. Someone might be looking into buying a new car. Um, Take that leap of faith, but take your time and observe the situation, the world. You do have the opportunity to have a new beginning in some way. Just observe. Sit back and observe. Become the observer versus the reactor. The less you react and the more that you observe, the more you find out. Like, I don't know, like when it comes to me and that relationship I have to just observing shit and finding shit out, it helps me make new decisions, but it's also like, do I actually need to keep doing this? Like, it would be better. Like, it's like I'm observing something and it's helping me to make new decisions, but it's also like, but my new decision doesn't even have to involve this thing that I'm observing. Maybe the observing is for the purpose of me understanding that I need to make something new happen. You know? But it does take some groundedness, some emotional control. Like being emotionally grounded in yourself makes it easier for you to make decisions and not react. Because when you're reacting, a lot of times we're hasty, very hasty. Someone you know in day your feelings, entitled as fuck to you, hoes is super mad, starstruck over you, and then two of swords reversed. Someone you know in they your feelings. Someone's in their feelings. Someone feels entitled to you and is making them mad that they aren't getting that access because they think you're cool. Like they think they're intrigued. They're intrigued, but they're also like they're intrigued, very intrigued. It's like something about like the way you move is they're obsessed with it. You just have this way of knowing things that kind of spooks them a little bit. But they're not, they know they can't get that access because they don't know how to act right. Someone don't know how to act right. Someone don't know how to act right. They mad they got caught not acting right. And they know that there's no way that they can try to rectify the situation. And it's upsetting that they can't get the access or the reaction that they want. Don't give something a reaction. They want the reaction so bad. And now it's probably like that collapse thing I was talking about earlier. Libra. Something about a Libra. Misery loves company. You're lying to yourself. Now what we talking about? Everyone knows they're tripping. Oof. Huh. Starstruck over you. Oh, a Libra. Misery loves company. You're lying to yourself. Everyone knows they're tripping. Someone's dealing with enablers. But everyone that is around that person knows that something isn't quite right. Everyone, maybe it's like a group dynamic. People are kind of shocked that you're able to disengage completely. Because they're stuck in the unit, they're stuck in the dynamics. And maybe they are reveling in this person's collapse. Like in the dream, the person was like, "Can you mind your business?" And that person is very underhanded usually. Like a very underhanded, manipulative, gonna get shit done underhandedly, right? That's the vibe I get. And they're just like, "Can you mind?" They finally have to say, "Can you mind your business?" They have to drop the mask that they have. Can you mind your business? Like, it's not that the mask isn't hard to see through. People know, but they benefit from them. They benefit from making this person feel good about themselves, right? And then finally, they're just like, "Can you mind your business?" Like, they have to be straight up, straightforward. Like, that's how upset they are. And the person was like, Oh my God. What the fuck? My screen went dark. Anyways, so the person was like, I can't. There, I can't. There's nothing else. What else? Like, it was, I can't. It's not like I have anything else to do. And the vibe I get is probably because of that person, this person is kind of like stuck in place. Enablers, you know what I'm saying? An enabler is benefiting off of this person and their narcissism. And they're just like, finally they get the opportunity to kick them when they're down a little bit. And they're reveling in it. And they're reveling in it. And then they look at you and they're just like, how the fuck were you able to completely disengage? Like, how do you not need this thing? But because they need it. Ooh, maybe I'm talking about the enabler. Like, they need that person. They need that thing. They feel like they need that person. They're feeling victimized by that person. They're like, how do you not feel victimized by that person? How are you just continuing to do what you want to do? And it's like, damn, I'm kind of like impressed. You're intriguing. I want you around, but I can't. You know that I sided with the enabler. You know I sided with the narcissist, but I needed to because I have to survive. And they would love access to you, but they can't. So maybe the enabler is like, please get that person back, but not because it makes their life easier when the narcissist has you in their life, but because they want access to you to know how the fuck were you able to get away from that shit. Like, how did you get away from this? How did you stop dealing with this thing? Like, how did you get away from it? How did you free yourself? Baby, you don't pay me no mind. You act like you don't love me no more. Baby, you need space or some time. Oh, your attitude is unpredictable. And I don't wanna make you unhappy. If you're not happy, then you're free to go on. 'Cause I don't want you staying around. If I make you so mad, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Want me, then don't talk. Like, you was able to be like, just don't talk to me. Like, that's why. That's how easy it was. Like, oh, if you don't want me, don't talk to me. You said I'm freeing myself from the system. Whatever it is. Maybe for you, it's a job. Wherever your reality is making you feel victimized, you're choosing not to feel victimized. And you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to observe. And the more I observe, the less I want to be a part of this. Because you're not reacting to it. And everything that is involved in that reality that is reacting to it is kind of like, how are you not reacting to this? And it's like, I'm impressed and I kind of want to be like you, but I also am mad because I'm still stuck in this shit. I'm still stuck here with this person. I'm still stuck doing this thing. Like, how are you not reacting? How are you not reacting to this? I can see that you're experiencing this shit too, and you're not reacting. Because when you don't react, it's easier to make a new decision. And it's hard to not react. And it's not to say to shame yourself for your reactions, punish yourself for your reactions at all. At all. At all. But when you complain, make sure you're doing something about it. That's how I think. When you complain, make sure that, I love complaining. But when you're complaining, make sure you're doing something about it. Make sure you're doing something to actively change your circumstances. Because what's the point of sitting in something that is making me upset and giving it all my power? No, this thing is making me upset, but here's what I'm about to do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not waiting for this thing to tell me what I'm about to do. I'm doing this stuff, okay? So that's Sam Sensi. I don't know, I'd be ending mad abruptly, but that was the conclusion thought. Sam Sensi in session adjourned. Please come back.